NY, the AZ is SVO. Jokes aside, the realest when you hear it coming from the Eric Bernal show is Scottsdale. Very own, get your phone and hear a call. We going up, now let them know. SVO.
All right, this is the Eric Bernal show, episode 6. Gatsby, is it episode 6? We don't know how to count here. He's Native American. We don't know. Please, we're about to get fucked up on this algorithm. And I curse within the first 30 seconds, so that's always good. Bleep it or not, I don't give a shit. Well, today we have a special guest. But before we get there, I do want to go ahead and say, please like, comment, subscribe, whatever. But please do it. It helps me. It helps the algorithm. It helps your Lord Jesus Christ. Whatever. Basically, I need your help. But this podcast is also brought to you by Becky, which is... be a Becky, not a Karen. Drink it up, put it in your girl's butthole, slurp it out with a straw. Whatever is the best way it is for you.
Hot.
Okay. Hopefully Becky is okay with that.
She does wonders.
But I wanted to introduce, and I have to look at your IG because you do tell us how to spell it. I mean, how to say it phonetically.
Yeah,
I don't want to mess this up because to me, it's Tiauna, which... actually, that makes more sense than anything. Tiauna Riley in the building, guys. Big smells. Clap it up. Tiauna Riley in the building. Thank you very much.
Hi, guys.
So, Tiauna, I've DM'd you about, I don't know, last year. Finally responded last week, so that's good. Had to go through the man himself here. Caleb. Shout out to Caleb. But we got you here. You did say you did not want to drink, but here we are. We're not going to tell you what we're drinking.
3 shots deep?
Yeah, 3 shots deep of Becky.
Yeah,
Becky, yeah.
Yep.
They're good. Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
Very good. She's trained here. So Tiauna, a lot of people know you for certain things, but I want people to know who Tiauna is. So before we get into the meat and potatoes of the nitty gritty of who you are, of what people maybe pursue who you are, where are you from? How was that like? Where were you raised? Were both parents around? Do you have cousins, sisters? I don't know. Whatever you're okay with talking about.
Yeah, so I grew up north, northern Arizona, in Sedona area, but it's a small town called Cottonwood. Very, very small town. So moved here like 4 years ago to Scottsdale. And yeah, both parents were around. They still are married, so
that's awesome.
Good for me. Do have a sister, little sister. She does OF as well.
All right.
So
we'll put her link right here.
Yeah. No, but yeah, I don't know. I'm just been chilling here.
So you
honestly.
went to high school there, graduated
Yes.
there. Mm-hmm. What did you do in high school? What kind of girl was Tiauna in high school? Were you quiet? Were you loud? Were you into drama? Were you in music, chorus, science geek?
So me in high school, I was very smart. I played sports. I played softball and volleyball. So that was pretty much consumed my life. Surprisingly, I was very bullied. So I transferred high schools as a freshman. And after that, I just continued to play sports. And I
want to go back to the bullying thing.
Yeah.
I always think girls are bullies, dude.
They are very big
like guys
bullies.
just hit each other and they kind of become boys afterwards somehow. But like girls, like there's a very vindictive. It's deep.
Mean.
They as the great Giannis Papas once said, it's verbal MMA.
Yeah.
You know?
No, girls are very mean. That was right when Instagram became a thing.
Well,
so I graduated.
Were they just talking shit about you,
No,
saying that your
yeah.
eyebrows suck? Or what?
I actually got best eyebrows in school, so definitely not that. But no.
Like talk shit about anything else but these fucking
but
eyebrows.
that was the only thing I had going. No, I'm just kidding. But no, it was pretty much just because I was like a pretty girl in a small town. So a lot of people had claimed that they slept with me and they didn't. So it caused a lot of issues, which is really weird. It was a big thing for me. So yeah, I don't know. I transferred high schools. That was right when Instagram became a thing. So a girl had posted, made a private Instagram just basically for people to talk shit about me. And that was really shitty, but...
That's wild. That's what happened to Lady Gaga, but she's older. It happened on MySpace. They made a group about her, and then I think she did all right. But but no, that's crazy. You know, the whole lying about having sex with a girl, I think is a whole topic of its own.
Yeah.
In New York, we call it lying on your dick. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it makes your dick small. It's like the whole thing of lying on your dick. I remember I was 16. I'll never forget this. 16 years old, cell phones. You know, everybody. If you had one, you were the shit. I remember this guy was like, "Oh shit, this girl's calling me." And we'll put it on speaker, right? I'm like, fuck, let me record it on my computer because we're, I don't know what. Just record it on there. Like the sound recorder. And he goes, what's up? And she goes, oh, so you fucked me? Oh, we're having sex, huh? Where we fuck. Is that what's going on? He's like, what? Yeah. No. I just want to know because I don't remember being there. You piece of shit. Stop fucking telling people we fucked. I mean, I felt like I said it for it. Like, I felt like I was, it's an embarrassment, dude. Like, seeing your boy get clowned on that, where first of all, she didn't just make that up. And second of all, she came through swinging. It wasn't like, how could you do this to me? She's like, oh, yeah, bitch, you had to, tell me, what's my ass look like? Like, oh, what's it taste like? Vanilla.
No, that's how shit was. It was fucked. Like
you could just make an accusation and just say it, right?
And especially in a small town, people like
all they need is a picture of like someone not doing hover hands, and then like boom, they boned you. No, it's crazy. No, that is true. What do you think about that? If people have taken pictures of you, right? Do any guys do the hover hand?
Some.
I think that's always funny when people do that.
Yeah, no, honestly, a lot. Mainly whenever Caleb's there with me, people get really awkward because he usually takes the picture for
Very
them.
intimidating guy. Yeah.
Yeah, and so they're.
Yeah.
So then they're kind of they.
Looks like if you run away, he's gonna.
Or they'll just like kind of stand, and I'm like very friendly, so I'm like, oh yeah, let's take it. Like
this guy runs a 4-4.
It's such a cool thing.
No, but that's actually like a blessing in disguise too, because also, if you're. Here's the thing. If it didn't mean anything and he was there and he just did it, he'd be like, oh, that guy just wants to take a picture. He doesn't mean anything by it. But when you're like, it's like, oh, what kind of intention? Here's the thing.
With my daughter.
Yeah, with my daughter. Piece of crap. Which I had to go through a lot in high school because I was not a good kid in school. But here's the thing. Not about me. It's about you. So you played softball and you didn't become lesbian. Tell me more about that.
I'm kind of lesbian.
Oh, that is...
Half. No.
I haven't seen everything, so sorry. Didn't mean to judge.
He's not subscribed. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Once I get a little liquid courage in me.
We'll maybe get a discount for my people who see this and follow it. Somehow I see people looking at this video a lot. So what's funny is that in entertainment, right, I tell jokes, I sling jokes, you sling, your personality. I like to say that.
I thought you were going to say something else. Yeah.
You sling puss.
Yeah. I was slinging something.
What do you think about the word? I remember I had a podcast, and I was on a podcast, and a girl was like, I don't like it when guys say pussy or vagina. What is your favorite word? What would you like a guy to say? I guess it's different if it's a guy you're with and a guy who's just saying it.
The proper verbiage.
I mean, I guess it depends on like when they're saying it. Like if they're
like,
in the
hey,
middle of fucking, like
give me that
give
pussy.
Me that fucking pussy. Yeah.
The face that you're making, Cassie. I wish there was a camera on him. The uncomfortability.
He's like.
It's like that kid who always wanted to talk to the girl. And she's here in my living room. No, but Gatsby's a whole other episode. Yeah, no, dude. Forward the link, man. Let's support women. We're here for women. No, but that's great. So softball, what position did you play?
I was center field, so I was very fast. I don't know if you know a lot about softball, but
yeah, I've been with a few dykes. Yeah.
I know.
So center field. So you had to cover a lot of ground.
Yes.
I always thought in softball or baseball, DP was like a funny word to me in high school. It's like a double play.
Yeah. Double
That's
play.
also double penetration.
Yeah.
Which I experienced for the first time. I'll go ahead and say this. I was 20 years old. Not that I got double penetrated, but a girl, I'm glad that we don't have to share names. And if you're out there, you know who you are. She was like, I always wanted to know what that felt like. And I'm like, I'm 20. I'm jealous right now. Like, I'm a jealous kid. No, so we went to a sex store. Shout out to the Sex Depot in Elmsford, New York, where the entrance in the back Lexington Steele went on the commercial. He was like, welcome to the Sex Depot, where the entrance is in the back.
Wow.
Which I loved. So she got a nice one. She made sure it was too big to not make me feel bad, And she did it. And then I go, so what was that? And she was just like, it was good to not maybe have another guy there, but it was good to see what it would have felt like. And that's when I knew I love girls who love DP. But not necessarily another guy. Also...
Like a dildo?
Yeah. It was like that silicone. You can put in your dishwasher right there.
I think that's the only way I would ever do it. I feel like I would be too,
That's a lot.
controlled over. That is a lot.
I mean, I guess different strokes for different folks. No pun intended. But, okay. So I want to cover a lot of your early years. A lot of people that don't know it. What is your guilty pleasure? Music, nothing sexual. Music, we'll get to that later. But music, maybe you collect something stupid. Or to me it's stupid. Maybe to you it's important. Like you like collect things from like I don't know, like Disney or something, Disney cups.
Honestly, my guilty pleasure, I don't have like a whole lot of hobbies. I played video games like
Oh, that's
for
right.
a
You are a
while.
gamer.
Yeah,
I've seen
I've kind of
things.
taken some time off from it just because I was streaming so much. I was doing like 80 hours a week, and it killed
Damn.
me. I mean, 80 hours a month. Sorry,
Oh.
not as intense.
Like, goddamn.
But still, it was a lot to stream in front of somebody and on top of everything else I was doing. But so video gaming was my guilty pleasure. I think now, honestly, just traveling and collabing and making money. That's like my guilty. I've like become very obsessive with that.
What's the best place you've been to? Sometimes
The-
not even the place. Sometimes it's the company. But
Yeah. I think my best trip I ever went to was Belize because it was the first time I ever scuba dived and everything. So I went scuba diving. I like swam with sharks. I like did all sorts of stuff.
Oh, hold
so
on, hold
I
on.
think
Let's talk about these hot girls with sharks. I actually wanna. I'm glad you brought this up. This is alarming to me. So these are like what kind of? They're particular sharks, right?
yeah, they're nursing sharks.
Nursing sharks.
So you can swim, and they're very like humanized, which sounds stupid because they're sharks. So it's like whatever, and they're in a huge sea, like, and we go on a boat like pretty far out. So it's like you can say they're humanized, but they just like aren't bothered by you if you're not bothered by them. So you kind of just like swim by them.
I do see a lot of hot girls with animals of the sea. Like I see girls with
Animals
pigs
of
in
the
water.
sea.
Well, they're not even animals, just pigs in water. You see
Oh,
that?
Bahamas. That's Bahamas.
You know, she would know.
I haven't been there.
Wait, let's put that on the list.
I was supposed to go there. I missed my flight.
So pigs on the beach, and then there's the nursing sharks. Mm-hmm. Then obviously the dolphins. You know, dolphins are known to like. They know when a good-looking woman, like there's like reports.
They're like rapey.
I think it was Jimmy Butler, and he brought his girl.
Did you say rapey or ravey?
Rapey.
They're rapey.
They're
Oh,
very rapey.
really?
They'll try to like hump you and shit.
I've actually never swam with dolphins. I've swam with sharks, not dolphins.
Dolphins are
I'm kind of glad now.
dolphins are the only fangirls of the sea, basically.
I guess I need to now.
Yeah, go.
That's good content.
But apparently, like if there's another guy with you, they'll get jealous. It hit me like later on.
I'll let you glossed over
You know,
that
like
like
somebody,
real quick.
like that Ryan Garcia.
Yeah.
That Ryan Garcia, it just hit me, and I was like, oh, okay. Like, oh.
Great television.
Good thing I'm not. I'm suitable for these type of conversations.
You are.
So,
Becky.
so rapey dolphins, and nursing sharks. So that's your guilty pleasure. Going around, having fun, doing what it is you do.
Yeah.
You know. So you're very comfortable. Were you always comfortable in front of the camera?
Yeah, I was. So I started modeling when I was like I don't know, like 15 probably. I started taking pictures and stuff like that. I've always been very like outgoing and everything. My mom actually turned down for me to get on Disney because
I can
we were
see
at a
you on
bowling
Disney.
alley. We were at a bowling alley and I was super like active and just running around, and they were like, we need her on this, and we were just at right place, right time, but we're from a small town, and she was like, no. So I don't know, I guess I made my own way. She made the wrong decision, I guess.
like-
Now I'm doing something.
Instead of like drawing the mouse ears, you're like, welcome to OnlyFans.
I know, I'm like,
Anyway, subscribe, click.
Yeah.
That is. So you've always been hot. I always ask hot girls these questions. Have you always been hot? And it's funny. Some girls are like, no, I was like busted. I was ugly. I was a piece of garbage. I look like shit. I look like the bottom of your foot. There's always things that people say. They're always like, I was ugly. And then there's some girls that go, it's so funny. Some girls I know, and they're my friends and I love them. They go, I've kind of always been good looking, which is like, it's a phenomenon. It's something. That's why, like, look. If you're not hot, be good at science or something. You know
That's
what I mean?
true,
Or if you
honestly.
are hot and good at science, Jesus Christ. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like you have the best of both worlds. But being smart in entertainment, it's a different type of smart.
Yeah.
You have to be savvy. You kind of have to know, like, this doesn't look like a good situation that I'm being put in. Like, have you ever been put in a bad situation where you were like, I'm out. Like this, like I'm not good. Or have you been lucky enough that it's always been like good?
I've been lucky, honestly. There hasn't been too many bad situations. I mean, I'm not perfect. I put myself in shitty situations, relationships, etc. that I've been like, oh my God, I need to get out of this right now. But as far as like feeling scared for my life or anything like that, then no.
No. Unless we were using a gag ball.
Yeah.
Let's order that. I do have a gift
I haven't
for
used
you.
that yet. Need to.
I do have a gift for you.
You do.
So, in our past episode, we talked about, I think now it's going to be 2 episodes ago, a young girl went into my house and stuck a knife in my wall. Well, there's more to it. She stole
In your wall?
Yeah. She stole my laptop, my passport, and a coin that was worth $10,000. So,
good for her.
she cut my clothes apart because I wouldn't pick up the... This is girl power right here. So I have like a bunch of like brand new like shirts that were just cut up, and I'm like, what? Who the fuck is gonna want this? So I present to you one of the shirts she cut up. I'm thinking you can use that.
Oh
maybe,
yeah,
right?
for sure.
It'd be for you. Shout out to Fashion Nova men. And I never got to fucking wear it. But I'm like, who's gonna fucking wear that? And I was like, huh.
I would totally
Tiauna.
wear this.
Yeah, cut it up, make it your own.
It's
And then tag me. Let me get followers.
shirt dress.
Yeah. What the hell?
Shirt dress.
No, we just had this debate about a shirt or a dress, and I got a shirt dress. And
What is a shirt dress? Let's go to that. And I don't think people would like this on you right here. Just kidding. It
no,
doesn't
I
show.
think this would be really cute.
No,
I'll put that on. It like cuts perfectly.
Boob, yeah. Under boob.
Yeah.
What's better? Hey, let's settle the debate. Under boob or side boob?
Under boob, I think, pleases the viewers more, to be honest.
I mean, you would know, not me. My under boob
Yeah.
does nothing for anyone. But so let's speak about. So you say you've always kind of been in good situations. Do you think it's your partner that helps you out in that like kind of make sure those things? Because having a guy in the mix on almost anything, like I know girls that go like, "Hey, dude, you look like you defend no one, but being that you're here, it's better than you're not here."
Yeah.
You know, but if you have, a dude who looks like, kicks field goals, drains half court shots, and can dunk and shit, it doesn't hurt.
Yeah, no, definitely having a guy helps for sure, because there's big weirdos out there that just want to take advantage of you for sure. But I honestly think I'm very intuitive too, and I feel energies, so I can kind of like read the room very well to where I'm like, okay, this doesn't feel right. I get a lot of anxiety, even at your last comedy show. Got a lot of anxiety because that person being like all up in your business.
Yeah.
No, and I was sitting in the back, like I almost couldn't enjoy it because I feel energies. So I'm like, I know this is affecting them. So I was like almost like damn near. I'm like, okay, I love him. I'm gonna stay, but like this is freaking me out.
I appreciate you coming. She came to the show. We'll have videos and clips and all that. It's coming up, but it is true. I mean, as a comic, people coming up because either they hate you or like you is a thing, and they can also just pretend they like you to get close enough to do something.
That's
also, true. Men and women, and sometimes more men than often, there's an entitlement that some people have that they think because maybe their bank account has a certain amount of money or they own certain things or know certain people, that sometimes that supersedes like what they should be doing as a regular person. Like to me, no one's worse than me, no one's better than me.
Common courtesy.
So yeah, he was coming up, and it's funny because we have actually a really good picture I'll show you afterwards of like I was on and you guys were in the background, you guys were enjoying yourself. It's good. I'll show it to you. But geez. When you first got it, who introduced you to the OF?
So, introduction was actually from my girlfriend, Brandy. We worked at the same bar together, and she was like, oh, I'm doing this. It was pretty new, so I did it like pre-COVID, everything, which was like when everyone started was during COVID, so I was like a year in, maybe like 8 months, whatever. And she was like, you need to do this, yada, yada. So I got put onto the right, I don't know. So it was actually my ex-boyfriend. He had a girlfriend it sounds so stupid, but he had a baby mama that had like 10 million. So I went from like, she posted a picture or a story of me that I got from like 3,000 to 30,000 followers overnight. Jesus. So I started blowing up, which was like when IG was so easy to grow from. So they together were cheating on me together. So it was stupid, but I was in it just particularly because of the growth and everything. Yeah, coworkers. But at that time I was doing...
We all have issues with coworkers.
Yeah, it was terrible. But at that time, I was doing no like sexual content. It was really just like hand bras, whatever.
What's hand bras?
So just covering the tits.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
I don't know
that
the
you can
terminology.
sell that. I mean, because I was brand new. So that's how I started. I got to I was with them. It sounds so stupid. I don't know, but I was with
Here's the
I was
thing.
with them, and they
Yeah.
were promoting me until I was at like 70,000. And that point, I
damn.
changed. I switched departments, blocked their numbers. They were like super toxic, and got to where I am now without them. But it kind of like jump started my career.
So that's what started it. That's what's actually kind of cool. It's like you made something good out of a bad situation.
Yeah.
And let me tell you something. When people say that, like, I was just stupid, we're like all stupid.
No,
Like, we're
for
supposed to
sure.
be stupid for a very long time before we get it right. Some people never get it right. Some people
Yeah.
stay in the stupidness and the idiot like mindset forever. So for the fact that you went and was like, all right, cool, that was kind of fucked up. But
Yeah.
see you later. I'm transferring departments. We are no longer coworkers.
No longer coworkers. Facts. Yeah.
So, speaking to a girl yesterday, she says, she's kind of young in the OnlyFans thing. She's making whatever, some bucks. She's like, I get a lot of hate, from my friends. Maybe I don't even think she said friends. Like I think just like random people, and it hurts her feelings. And I said, you don't even know these people. Like for the fact that they're like, people are always not gonna like you. It also, if everyone likes you, to me, you're weird. I think it's weird if everyone likes you. If
No, that's very true. You're
because
fake.
You're supposed to not be for everyone. You're not supposed to pander. That's why there's like this comic. His name is Patrice O'Neill. He passed away, but in one of his specials, he had said, a lot of you guys are laughing. Some of you guys are not. And guess what? You guys are both important. I don't want to make all you laugh. I want to make some of you laugh, and then the other people who didn't laugh, you're going to laugh later on, and some other people who laugh now are not going to laugh later. That just means you're human. That just means you're a person. So the advice I gave her, and I always quote this. I feel like it's like the 5th episode I'm going to say this. But it's, I do not know the secrets of success, but I do know the secret of failure is trying to please everyone. And what do you say to that girl who's like bothered by random people's comments?
Honestly, I say they're not paying your bills, so who really gives a shit? Because I'm like,
Clip it.
because I'm like, I don't know. I started out in a very small town where everyone was gonna judge me. I was in nursing, and I came here
Shout out
with
to
no
Scrubs.
intention.
I love girls in Scrubs.
I know, Scrubs are hot. I actually wish I could take content in them still, but But anyway, so I was doing nursing. I came here.
She went to a place.
I do. My brain goes there. It's
She
fucked
was like
up.
a waiting room.
Yeah.
Fill out this paperwork.
Yeah, please. No,
That was an idea. So
no, but I came from a very small town where I knew a lot of people would judge me. Luckily, my family backed me 100%, and I've always kind of been a nudist growing up. Like I would run around naked, like as a little girl and stuff like that. I would
it's always been a part of you.
Yeah, I've always done like bikini shows for them. I'd like walk in the room, and it was.
So you've
it was
always
just,
been comfortable.
Yeah, I've always been comfortable in my own body, and I think everyone else should be, honestly. And I
yeah.
think if you can make money from it at a young age, right now is the perfect time to, and build your money to invest in other things that you actually care about and want to do to like help other people or yourself.
I have a
pretty
question,
much.
but I do want to see what time we're at.
We're at 24.
24. All right. If you guys thought I was going to let you fucking look at this girl for this long for fucking free, you're out of your fucking mind. You're dumb. You're delusional. You're an idiot. You need to go fucking suck your mom's tit. I'm going to ask her some questions now. Honestly, just let it roll the question I'm going to ask.
Yeah.
Okay? And then do not let it go, and that'll be the end of the episode. If you guys want to know the rest, because we have a bunch of questions that come up. Who knows? I might get naked. It's a whole thing. Look, I have no qualms against.
I like getting
You know what I
naked.
mean? Yeah, I'm gonna put. Look, no, I'm not gonna. No, we'll save it for the Patreon. We're gonna have Patreon. It's gonna be a separate episode, just as long. A lot of interesting questions, shit that you are gonna want to know about her or just about the industry. Honestly, woman, man, or whatever whatever the fuck is going on in this world. Yeah, I know. I always go there every episode. Whatever, King Kong. I don't know. I always say that now. It's King Kong now. Oh, hold on. There we go.
There it is.
Now, After this question, the episode's over.
Yep.
Okay? Then Patreon.
Done with Patreon after this.
When you started OnlyFans, how did your family feel about all of this nakedness and sexualness?
NY, the AZ is SVO. Jokes aside, the realest when you hear it coming from the Eric Bernal show. It's
My nipples got hard as I said it because I was nervous, not so much that I was horny.
Scottsdale, very on. Get your phone and hear a call. We going up, now let them know. SVO, Sleepy Hollows, very